Every day, millions of people bring their ambitions, their businesses, and their travel plans to a complete dead stop. They pause their lives, waiting for the clock to strike a specifically lucky time to act. Entire communities will postpone marriages for a whole month because the calendar declares it is Adhik Maas, an inauspicious period. On a daily basis, they delay crucial decisions to align with the Choghadiya clock. But if we stop looking at these ancient rules as supernatural decrees, we can test them as pure mathematical equations. Treating these calendar traditions like magic entirely erases the brilliant pragmatic science they were built on. This animation tracks the solar year. Earth completes one orbital ring around the Sun in exactly 365 days, 5 hours, and 48 minutes. Meanwhile, 12 complete moon cycles take only 354 days. This physical difference produces an 11-day gap every single year. That gap compounds rapidly. Left unchecked for just 3 years, the calendars fall out of sync by 33 days, an entire month. Without a mathematical correction, lunar-based cultural festivals would drift completely out of their original seasons. A winter festival like Diwali, marked by lighting oil lamps on dark nights, would aggressively slide backward into summer heat or monsoon rains. To prevent seasonal drift, ancient astronomers engineered a precise solution, inserting a correction month exactly every 32 months, 16 days, and 4 Gaudis. We call this Adhik Maas. It is a leap year-style software patch for the calendar, a mathematical fix entirely devoid of positive or negative supernatural energy. That explains the month, but we also have to look at the micro-anxiety of the daily Choghadiya clock. The system is built on an ancient Indian base unit of time called the Gaudi. 1 Gaudi is equal to exactly 24 modern minutes. This illustrates how ancient astronomers organize the day. They split the daylight hours, from sunrise to sunset, into 8 equal sections. Allocating 4 Gaudis to each section, multiplied by 24 minutes, creates a 96-minute block of time. The literal translation reveals the design. Cho means 4, Choghadiya means Gaudis. It is simply a functional name for a 96-minute mathematical fraction of the day. Superstition eventually mapped the 7 planets onto these specific blocks, attempting to create so-called lucky zones or unlucky zones like Rahu Kal. We can stress test this logic against basic geography. Because this math is anchored to local sunrise times, a designated lucky block in Mumbai occurs at the exact same moment an unlucky block is active in Assam. Cosmic luck cannot be dictated by state borders or local time zones. The idea of an unlucky hour is a localized human illusion, not a law of physics. Over centuries, these brilliant mathematical tools were twisted into fear-mongering. They became mechanisms to extract financial donations, like demanding offerings of malpua in bronze pots, from a terrified public. It is time to reframe the legacy of ancient Indian timekeepers. They were elite scientists mapping the mechanics of the cosmos, not superstitious ritualists writing a book of spooky rules. Breaking free from these superstitions is actually a literal mandate under Article 51AH of the Indian Constitution, which demands the development of a scientific temper. In the modern world, progress relies entirely on human agency. Success is built on management, hard work, and planning, regardless of what a 96-minute clock dictates. The cosmos is completely indifferent to our schedules. Time is just math. Therefore, every single second is the right time to take action.